Alrighty, I guess. It seems like we might be doing a little bit of something, so let's go. Let's rock. Let's see. Let's see what we're doing. Yo, I can see something. Everything looks a little bit different. I don't know. I had to change. Had to change the cash out and everything. So, uh, hopefully we made it. I don't know. The screen looks a little different. I don't know. I don't see. I won't know until somebody actually, comes in. Yeah. So right now I'll just wait a little bit. Let me go back and see what my friend's saying. What this girl talking about? Lala D is telling me she wanted to come to a live. What is it? If you're hearing a little bit, then I know you were serious. I don't know. If not, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna see how this work out. I don't know if you guys can even hear me. I don't know if I'm streaming. Hopefully I am. It looks like I'm streaming, but we'll see. If I don't hear from somebody in a little bit, then I know maybe I'm not streaming. Streaming. Yeah. What is going on over here? Get down, rug. Stop playing. Stop playing with me. Gotta get my work ready for the next couple of days. Gotta do some paperwork. I don't know what's wrong with this lab thing, man. I don't know. Maybe I have to do this all the time. Maybe I have to just keep updating. Like, are you serious? Come on. I'm just very good. I'm getting very tired of plastic. I'm getting grouchy, man. It's like plastic. No, plastic it's really getting on my nerves. Plastic stuff. Can't stand plastic stuff, man. Just something's wrong with plastic. It's noisy. You don't know when to throw it away or where. You don't have enough of it sometimes to throw and recycle. So you just let it set until you get enough. Like I'm bringing out one little plastic container at a time. Yeah, you don't know. Sometimes I don't even know I can't find that little recycle triangle. It's like, can you recycle or is this regular trash? No, it's recycle. What about this? This recycle or see? Especially if you buy something that holds parts, then you don't know. It seemed like the same type of plastic that some food came in, but I don't see that little symbol. And another part to it. I don't know. Maybe they put it on some things, and some things they just don't put it on. Anyway, so Frank the Ghost Martin, for the most part, just too regular. His style. He's fast though. That's what I don't get. He is fast. He can touch you up. So I don't know why he's not touching. Why he didn't touch Davis up enough. And he does hit hard enough. He must hit hard enough because Tank's face didn't probably look the worst I've ever seen his face looking, even though he was smiling. So, and I don't think he got clipped by any illegal shots like when he fought Rolly. He didn't know elbows or nothing like that. So I don't know. don't know. He's just not throwing his hands. And like I said, you got to do different stuff when it comes to Tank. You got to keep switching it up. So once he got the lead, which I think about 4 round, he was up. He was up to where Tank was going to have to do a little bit of work. I would say get distance, but then let Tank. I mean, if Tank's coming in, I mean, let him just keep. All these guys with these great chins have to be loosened up. So it's your job. I mean, maybe you're fighting him for the next guy, but you got to be confident in your power. You know what I mean? So make him keep running into stuff. Maybe he's eating it. I don't care if he's eating it or not. If somebody like to eat punches, then you make them eat punches. That's what you like. Make them eat punches, and you just don't get caught. I don't see none of these guys at that 135 pounds or whatever. If Tank fights 130, but 130, 135, I don't see these guys actually beating Tank. And yes, they're gonna try to. And yes, they just outpoint him and survive and don't get knocked down. If you're up like 7-8 to 7-8 to 1 in the eighth round, eighth and ninth round, you probably got a chance to win, as long as you don't suffer a bunch of knockdowns or something. But you're gonna have to change your game plan up. You're gonna have to make sure you're gonna have to touch him, and then you take that ring, you turn that little ring into like a 7x7, something like that. Stay in the middle. Stop. Get your ass. Keep away from them ropes. When you're on those ropes, he get you. If you stay in the very center, he's gonna get you. If he notices that you're staying right there, because like I said, the game plan has to change. If you're gonna stay right in the center, this is my estimation. If you stay right in the center, eventually he's gonna get you because you're just right there. But if you stay around the center, like you just make these little rings within the ring, then you got a better chance. But just stay off the ropes. You know, if you're taller than him, use your reach, touch him up. You got to get them hands up. Boom, boom, get out. You come with the 1-2, or you come with the 1-1, then you come with the 1-2, then the 1-2-3, then the 3-4, then the 1, then the 1-2-3, then the 1-1, then the 2-2. There's different ways of you have to change it up. Just keep touching him up, then let him run into a couple. Hit him a couple more times, let him run into something. Then stay all offense. And then stay, mostly defense. Defense, offense. Is always, you're going to have to keep changing the game plan up with him because he's just so powerful. And they keep saying he don't hit that hard, but it don't matter. He don't have to hit that hard if he's hitting you on the button. He's blindsided you. He knocked the ghost out with the same shot, with the same hand. Like, oh, you falling down. Okay, we'll take this hook with you. You take this uppercut and then I'll take this hook. Bam. So that's what it is. You take an uppercut, then you take a hit, then you take a hook. Uppercut, then a hook. Then you lay on the ropes, then you want to try to exchange, but no, but your rope defense is not that good. These guys, if you guys go against the rope, you got to have good rope defense. You don't know how to lay. You can't do no rope a dope. You don't know how to stay on the ropes and stay out of trouble. Some fighters could stay on the ropes. Ali used to stay on the ropes and they wouldn't fight him. After a while, they wouldn't come into Ali after a while. They're like, nah, Joe Frazier pulled his ass off the ropes. No, you ain't trapping me in the ropes and trying to tire me out. Let me just, shoot my load in there and then I get tired. No. But if you're not skillful enough to be on the ropes, then stay off the ropes. Ropes can be a good thing if you know how to use the ropes, because you can use the ropes. There's lots of ways to use the ropes. You can make your own opponent get his own self tangled up in there. Make him run all into the turnbuckle and stuff. A lot of the different check punches. Check hook, stuff like that. Check uppercuts. There's all kind of, you just check it and then boom. See if it's there. Make them think you're not throwing it, or that you're throwing it, and then you just kind of like, almost like a feint, like I'm gonna throw it, like not fainting, like okay, you're open for it, bam. Like I had to see if the bank was open, so I could catch you. with these different punches. You know what I mean? But that's the whole key. The whole key with Tank, and I'm just saying, if you want to better yourself against Tank, if you want to have a better performance against Tank, then you're gonna have to have a game plan that's gonna hold up for you. You can't just be one sided trying the same thing over and over. You're not gonna do that. That's why people like Ryan Garcia, one trick pony. That's why you get in trouble. He knows, okay, hook, hook, hook. That's what you're gonna keep trying. You're gonna keep trying that same thing. Okay, bam. Now I'm gonna catch you. See the difference being, see what Tank does is he'll do certain things. Now he'll keep doing it if you don't never catch him. But he'll do things. It's like Mayweather would do things a few times, and then see. But the thing is, you're not intelligent enough to catch him on the third try, but you thought you caught him. So on the third try, it ends up being a feint, or or just where it's fainting with the eyes, or just look like I'm hitting you in the body, boom. I'm hitting you in the body, boom. And then I'm going like this for the same motion, but now I came up here, or now I'm looking there and I came across here, because the thing is, I looked like I was, and I did that same motion like I was going to the body, and then your hand went down and boom, I'm up to the face. So the thing is, the ring IQ. The ring IQ is very, very important. The ring IQ is very important when it comes to these. When it comes to boxing, is you got to have some kind of ring IQ. I would say that my guy is a little bit. He's a little bit new when it comes to boxing. He hasn't been boxing that long. I don't think he turned pro until like 2019 or something. I'm not even 100% sure, but he didn't. He wasn't pro. Speaking of Frank Martin, but he put a good show up for himself. He was actually doing. Wasn't doing too bad. Wasn't doing too bad. A lot of people said he was fighting scared. You can't fight scared. You're already fighting. Once you're in the ring, if you're not just running, then you're not fighting scared unless you're running. If you're just covering up and running in that, you might call that fighting scared. If you ain't landing no punches, if you ain't winning no rounds, then yeah, you can say somebody's fighting scared. But it's the scary part. The scary part is it's already over with. Time you're boxing, you're already out there. You're fighting. So you can't say that somebody's fighting scared if they're already in there. You know what I mean? You might have got like a little bit like. So what happens when you're fighting or any kind of sports? What happens is you end up stressing yourself out. And when I say that, it's not like, oh, you're a stressful mess. No, that's not what I mean. What happens when you stress yourself out in sports is you fatigue yourself prematurely for just because the event just becomes too overwhelming for you. And a lot of things you're doing is tight. He didn't look like extra tight or nothing like that, but a lot of times you just do stuff and you're tight. Well, you got to be loosened up. Like you have to be loosened up a little bit. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Hopefully, this little stream went through. Hopefully, it did. But if not, then I don't know. I'll still try to figure out what's going on. I always have problems with this streaming apparatus. But we're gonna make sure. We're gonna see if it. We'll see what it do. I'll try to come back through. Well, tomorrow I'll be out of town, and Wednesday, I don't know. But we'll try. We'll talk about it a little bit more on Wednesday because I kind of, my show. I like to have interaction. If I don't have the interaction, it's just me talking, and I don't like to talk. I rather listen or answer. I miss you guys' questions and stuff. I miss you guys asking stuff. That's my favorite though. When we got like a nice little dialogue going. That's the favorite when I come here. When I'm gonna finish some of my own personal work that I have to do before I start getting phone calls because I'm like kind of behind because I was tired late last night and I fell asleep and I got a bunch of paperwork to do. So anyway, y'all know what it is, man. My shout out to all the real people that I see, and my shout out to all y'all that mess with me. Y'all know what it is. Eagles Way of Boxing. Nothing but peace. Nothing but uplifting. I'm gonna catch y'all, sirs. And Suresses, ma'ams. I did say ma'ams.